This is going to be a long and chatty video where I go through how much YouTube pays me for this video that's got 100,000 views. I made this video exactly 3 months ago today and it's just gone crazy. And it's pulling in 2,000 to 3,000 views per day, which for me is, it's viral. And I'm very aware that this could end instantly. So I want to capture my happiness and my joy while it's still happening. But more importantly, I want to share this with you to show you what happens when a video takes off and gets 100,000 views. I'm going to show you everything like I always do on these videos, so as many metrics as possible and statistics and click-through rates, but the focus on this video is the money. And I'm going to compare it with another video on my other channel that also took off about the same time on the same trajectory but then suddenly stopped. Look at this nice peak that started going up and then it just dropped. And I'm worried that's exactly what's going to happen with this star performing video. Hello, my name's Neil Mossey. I'm a development producer helping high achieving creators and performers just like you, high five, don't leave me hanging, to get your ideas out onto here on YouTube to make the world happy. The idea of this channel is that I'm sharing my journey on YouTube and sharing tips and tricks that have helped me on my YouTube channel to see if they can help you. But I'm in completely new territory with this because usually my videos get about 600 to 1,000 views per day. About 3 months ago, I saw this problem on Facebook. Someone talking about how they were running out of space on Google storage. And I had a workaround for it, so I thought, why not share it on this channel? And I made this video about how to reduce the file sizes of your photos and videos on Google Storage or Google Drive. I promise I'm going to show you how much money YouTube has paid me for this, but let me quickly show you a thing called impressions, which is the number of thumbnails for this video that YouTube has served, and it's served in 3 months 1.3 million impressions, and the click-through rate, so that is the percentage of people who have clicked on the thumbnail, is 6.6%. But something really weird happened around here. Can you see this crater, this drop here? I'm sharing this in case this happens for one of your videos that takes off. So it peaks around here at 50,000 thumbnails that it's offered on YouTube for people to click on the video, and then it plummets, and it really plummets on the 28th of January, and you can see it's kind of dips there. And if I look at the views do exactly the same thing, so they crater in exactly the same shape. But what's really strange is the click-through rate for, we're talking about the 28th of January, the click-through rate goes up. So instead of cratering, it actually does a hump and goes all the way up to 8.3%. So at the time when the views and the impressions drop, the click-through rate actually went up, which to me suggests that the YouTube algorithm is trying it out on other people, and it actually found a better fit because more people clicked on the thumbnail to watch the video. You don't want to see this, you want to see the money. Let's click the revenue tab. I'm going to blur out the money. How much do you think I got for 100,000 views? Here we go, hold your breath. $526 that this video has earned in the last 90 days. Let's go for the lifetime. $527. I left $1 off the table. Let me go back to the 90 days because you'll be able to see how much I've earned each day. So let's start at the beginning. When it was released, the video was doing about 30 cents a day, and then after Christmas it just rocketed. And maybe it's because people in the new year or after the Christmas holidays, they want to sort their phone out, they've got some time on their hands. It just really took off and it didn't stop. And if I compare this with the views, you can see it's a really similar picture. So we have this really big peak here, a trough, and then a lower peak. Let's go back to the money. Again, it's kind of goes up to the peak. The most it earned in one day was $17.80, and then it dropped again, and then it's gone back up again. This performance dwarfs all of the other 250 videos that I have on my channel combined. They do not get as many views or revenue as this one video, and it really does your head in, because obviously I'm delighted. I'm absolutely cock-a-hoop. I'm over the moon that one video can pull in $500 in a couple of months. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. But it does this thing to you, and you've probably had this with your videos, where you think, I only need 5 other videos like that and I could go full time on YouTube. It's taken me 250 videos to actually hit this one video that has knocked it out of the park. So what I'm learning from this, I think, is that I'm getting better at YouTube. Maybe my decision to niche the channel, this topic isn't really in my niche. It's sort of related to making videos, but not much. I think this video topic of Google storage is more global. It's something that lots of people are looking up. YouTube's done something really annoying with the studio metrics and figures here, and that is to remove a figure called RPM. So every time I look at my videos and share them with you, the playlist for those videos, by the way, is down in the description. Usually I'm able to tell you how much I earn per 1,000 views, how many dollars per 1,000 views YouTube pay me. We've now got that in a little box down here. The last 90 days, that's pretty much for the lifetime of the video. I'm earning $4.53 for every 1,000 views. If I click on see more, I'm going to click on RPM to see how the RPM has fluctuated. So at the start, the RPM, by the way, is the number of dollars per 1,000 views. It's called revenue per mille. It's using a very fancy Latin word because the advertising industry use that, and I always mock it every time we bring it up. But the RPM, like 4 days in, was at $12 per 1,000 views, and then it kind of bumps along, and we're kind of averaging at $4.50 per 1,000 views. In the last 7 days, that's overall, so in the last week, the RPM is nearer, well, $4.59. It's still doing pretty much the same, isn't it? Let me compare this with another video that around the same time at Christmas it took off, and I got really excited because I thought I had 2 channels bringing in lots of revenue. This video here is about how our walls are leaking, and it's just a vlog of me during Vlogmas trying to waterproof the house. I released this video and look, it just went boom with the views in one day. First day was 38 views, next day 285, 433. It hit 1,000 views in 3 days, which again was phenomenal for either channel. And with the revenue suddenly went up astronomically in 2 days. I know it doesn't look like much, 50 cents a day, but you know, that's $15 a month, which for one video is really good for me. And then, but let me show you what happened. I'll show you the whole month. it just dropped like a stone, and it stayed there ever since. Look, so the views went up, fantastic, we're on our way, and then it just plummeted. I have no idea why it did that. If I look in the reach, the impressions do the same thing. The click-through rate does the same thing. It's so cruel. It's so cruel. For the last 90 days for that video, it looks even more bizarre. Look at that big lump in the middle of nowhere, an obelisk. And the same with the revenue. I really honestly thought this video was going to take off. So you really can't predict what YouTube is going to do with your video. I don't know what's going to happen now, because I would be very comfortable with this one video just bringing in quietly $10 a day. That would be wonderful. I'm going to quickly click all of the tabs in case you're interested, in case you want to compare it with your examples. Here's the reach with the impressions, the thumbnails, click-through rates, views, and unique viewers. Those are new viewers to the channel. The engagement, 3 minutes 34 is high for this channel because I do a lot of how-tos, so people tend to watch for a short time per video. The audience, this is interesting. There's a split on the age and gender demographics, And the geographies, now this does flick around. So for 90 days, India has 26% of my views. The United States has 21%. Interestingly, I'm from the UK, I have a UK voice, but only 4% of my views are from the United Kingdom, which is good because the United Kingdom does not pay so much as the United States. India pay even less. So let's show what this geography is like for the last 7 days and see how it compares. So we'll go from 90 days to 7 days, and it's still India at the top and United States. Let's try 28 days. So this video is doing really well in India. Hello India, if you're watching this because of this video, it's really good to have you here. And hi, if you're from the United States, bring your friends, because the US views pay so much more than most other countries. If I go into the countries, should we put the revenue? Let's see if I can put estimated revenue. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's the breakdown of how much each country brings in. So we've got the views on the right hand side and the money that each country brings in. I'll scroll down. United States with 2,600 views has brought in $40 for the last 7 days. Let's do the lifetime. So in total, 25,000 views from the US. That's brought in $347. My next best audience, although I've only had nearly 5,000 views, that's brought in $37. Canada and Australia tend to pay more than the UK, but I've had fewer views from those territories. And India with a whopping 30,000 views, so that's more than the 25,000 from the US, has brought in $24. I still love to have you here, my audience in India. It's so good to see you. Say hi in the comments, because you send the friendliest messages as well. I really appreciate it. YouTube does a strange thing though, because there are more views from India than the US, and it brings in less than 1/10 of the money as the US audience. If this video is helping, thanks so much for hitting the thumbs up or the subscribe button, or maybe even both. It's really awesome because it helps me to keep this channel going. And you might like these videos here, all about how much money I earn on a month-by-month basis here on YouTube.
Can you please help my dad get to 1 million subscribers? Just click on his face. Thanks, bye. Can we have dinner now?